In this video presentation, we're going to look at coaching Pee-wees and or U12 players. And the focus of this presentation is on how the coaches are actually communicating with their players and their focus and attention as they work their players through their practices, through their games. You're going to hear them on the bench. You're going to hear them in practice and in the locker rooms. And with me today is John Marouk, who's the Pee-wee A coach here at Wayzata Youth Hockey Association in Wayzata, Minnesota. And they have a very successful program here. And I wanted to get John involved here to talk a little bit about the video you're going to see. And but before we get to that, John, I wanted to ask you a little bit about your evolution as a player, first of all, and then you're coming into coaching and sort of how you've from the beginning into where you are right now. If you could just tell us a little bit about that.
Well, as a player in youth and growing up through college and in the minors briefly, I had a lot of great coaches. And when I finished playing and came back to Minneapolis here, I really wanted to kind of give back. A lot of the good coaches I had in youth and going up were role models for me. And when I came back, I wanted to give back, become a coach, and hopefully become a role model for youth players around town as well. So that's kind of how I got involved in coaching.
Sure.
I was lucky enough to catch on here at Wayzata. And as far as my development, I think when I started coaching, I was the typical former player, now coach. Figured that I knew a lot about hockey, and I did.
Yep,
I knew a lot about the X's and O's in hockey and how to be on a successful team. But to be honest, I didn't know a lot about coaching, and it's taken a good amount of time. That was 7 years ago when I started.
When you started with the Pee-wee program here. Yep.
And coached Pee-wee Bs for a good 3-4 years. And then kind of moved on and had a chance to work with the A team as an assistant for a year. In the last 3 years now, I've been the head coach on the A team.
The head coach here in Wayzata, and Wayzata is one of the more successful programs in the state. It's the largest program in the state of Minnesota, but it hasn't always been successful at the Pee-wee level. And John and I coached together Pee-wee Bs 7-8 years ago. And I was involved with the Pee-wee A program even before that, about 11-12 years ago, and really zeroes in on the importance of coaching and having the right focus, because even though Wayzata, even at that time, was one of the largest programs in the state, they really struggled at the Pee-wee level. But I know under your leadership, you've turned this program into a real premier program. Now, one of the things that we're going to see in this video is that you've got a fairly small team this year. They're not a big physical team. I can remember back when we had the team with the Wheelers and Millers and some of these kids. Some of them are in the NHL. Some of them are, many of them playing high-level Division I hockey, and those kids were, pushing 6 feet in Pee-wees, and your team is pushing about 5 feet. Yeah. So, how do you deal with that? With a smaller group of kids.
It's a challenge, especially I think at the Pee-wee level there's a size maturity difference that's probably far greater than any other level in hockey. Mm-hmm. They're all going through puberty, maturing, growing up, coordination, and that whole deal. So you have such a wide range in sizes, shapes. You've got some guys that are 6'2", other guys that are 4 foot nothing, and that's really something that you got to think about. And one of the challenges I think is every team is always different, every player is different. And to your point, this year we do have a smaller sized team. That's not a bad thing. It's kind of fun. So what we try and spend a lot of our focus and our time on, skill development, coordination, playing to our strengths, speed, puck movement, skills, all that stuff. So, that kind of plays into our game and our team. We're not the type of group that we're going to go out and muscle people around. We know that, and we're not going to try and pretend to be that. So there's no point in us kind of spending all day doing checking all practice or floor check. Sure, we do a lot of that, but for us, our focus is just skill development, coordination, kind of all that stuff. And for me personally, whether they're small or bigger in size at the Pee Wee level, the one weakness I do see across all, Pee Wee B, Pee Wee A, all sizes and levels is that, they're growing, they're maturing, their feet are expanding, their coordination's coming and going, they're clumsy at times. So for us, it's, we really have to work on skills and coordination and all that stuff because it kind of fits our team.
Yep.
But secondly, I think it also makes a lot of sense because that's what Pee-wees need across the board, if you ask me.
Patience as they're growing as human beings and gaining their athletic abilities. So that's terrific. So as we go along now, you're going to see in these videos a typical practice for them, and it's probably a little more than they would do. We did set it up a bit so you can get a wide range, but I've watched several of their practices, and this is, what you're going to see in the video is really representative of the things that they do every single day. Now, lastly, for those individuals who watch and say, well, this is great, you've got a team that's very successful and wins a lot, but it always hasn't been that way, has it? I mean, would your approach be different if you were a 500 team instead of where you are now with only a couple losses year to date?
No, I think our approach would definitely be similar. Every team is different, but I don't like to look at your record, how many wins, how many losses you have. We've had a lot of success this year. We have, as you pointed out, a large population of players that we pull from, and to be honest, we have a lot of skill out there. But our message is kind of the same thing every day: work hard, improve your skill, and play together as teammates. And we drive that home in practice. We work skill every day. We're going to do that every practice. And at the end of the day, I got to think that the team that has the most skill and is willing to work hard and play together is going to have a lot of success. And we've had that. But I think even if I was a coach of a 500 team, at the Pee Wee level, our focus would still be team play, puck movement, skill base, lay the foundation, play together, that whole thing, and that could move you from 500 to a few games above 500 or,
that's great.
Or whatever.
Well, thank you very much, and I also want to thank you for opening your locker room and your bench to the world, everybody to see, and we wish you a lot of luck this year, and hope you continue to coach for a long, long time, because I know you're a great influence on the boys.
Well, thank you.
Let's get her going, huh? Bring it in! All right, guys, we're going to start off for a good 15 to 20 minutes here with some skating. Okay, some edge work, some backward skating, some agility stuff. Your feet are your foundation, right? If we can't move, we don't have good feet, we're going to struggle. If we can move well and we have good balance, coordination, it makes everything else a lot easier. So let's start off here. Let's get 5 lines here. You want to go 5 or 6? A little backward skating here together. We these split sessions, we get a lot of kids out here, and we like to do them together, kind of have some cohesiveness and teach the same thing. We got some kids here that'll be on the A team next year, and some of them are on other B teams. So we want to be teaching a lot of these kids the same principle here, and so we like to do a good 15 to 20 minutes of skating together, and then we'll split up, get into some more skill stuff eventually. What we're working on here is just balance, knee bend, across, under, shift, and plant that weight, backward skating. That way, guys, get a big push, big step over. You see a lot of these guys don't really step over all the way. It's just kind of a little baby step, and we're really trying to get them to, reach under and get a push, transfer their weight, and plant. See some of them really struggle with it, but they're all growing. The feet size are changing. That way, get low. That way, Rem. Good job. Thing here we're really trying to emphasize is get low, keep your head up, get your butts down, knee bend. You see a lot of them will get their heads down, and then their balance starts to go. So we're really trying to get them to keep their heads up here. Focus there is just to get a big step over rather than a baby step. Keep your head up, Spindler. Get away, Freitag. Big step over, shooter, low butt, head up. Get that head up. Good. Good. These guys are all moving around pretty good. We got some good skaters here. That way, keep that head up. All the way over, Billy. Billy has bigger feet, doesn't like to step all the way over, likes to do baby steps. Make sure you're exaggerating those steps, all right? Not just to here. Get all the way over, right? Get those big feet moving. Those size 16s or whatever they are. Get your head up. There you go. See, once you start talking about the feet work, naturally a lot of them start looking at their feet. And when they look down at their feet, their weight naturally shifts. Heads up. Their weight naturally shifts forward, and that's not where we want it. You're right there. Little fella in the white's looking at his feet a lot, which is normal, but not what we want. That away, good job, good job. Hey, good job, man. Keep it up. One thing when you're doing these, when you start, if you look at your feet or you look down, where does your weight go? It goes forward, right? And we don't want our weight going forward, so have confidence in your feet and try and look up. Like I should be able to give you a pass as you're going. See these guys, they all have their heads real level and up. If your head's down, your weight will go forward. So keep your head up like you're sitting in a chair. All right? If I look down, naturally, where does my weight go? Forward, right? We want head up. See, look at like Hank, he's looking right at you. His head's still, head up, right? That way your weight will stay back. Your knee bend, you're sitting, you're straight, right? Once you start looking down, you're leaning forward, you won't get as much of a push. Make sense? Good job. Here you go, fish. Our kids, when they started doing this about 3-4 weeks ago, they were pretty terrible at it. It's not easy. It's about getting a low knee bend, balance, shuffling, and just being under control. We've gotten a lot better at this the last 4 weeks. We really try and drive it home. That away, Rem. That away, Molk. Keep your body square. You'll see a lot of them will naturally open up that skate. That's not what we want. We want them to stay square. Keep that shoulder square. Get a big step. That away. Good. Hey guys, one other point. You want to keep your shoulders square. When your shoulders go like this, that's when you start to do this, right? We don't want that. Keep your shoulders square. Got it? Slow it down. Do it right, Spindler. Slow it down. Get a knee bend. That away, Matthew. Perfect. Work it, shooter. Good. Light feet, twinkle toes. I like it. Good. Get a knee bend. Head up. Good. Now that away, guys. Good job. The next progression here is to actually do this same thing with a puck. Stick handling all the way to the blue line. But there's a lot of them that struggle even without a puck. So bend those knees, Hank. Under control, shooter. Under control. Do it right. See how far you can push. Not just little baby. There you go. Good. Good. Perfect. Good. Stretch those groins. Extend. Get a push. Light feet. Light feet. Good. That away, Billy. Get those clop hoppers moving. Away, Kazzy. Good drill here for the goalies too. Pretty simple, but you know, it's coordination, it's footwork, it's knee bend, it's balance, it's everything we need. That away, good job. That away. But you know, all these kids are growing, their feet are changing, their bodies are changing, so if they can do this and do it under control, they'll be good skaters. Lance there is just talking about the difference between little baby steps and getting a good extension and a good push. You know, we'd rather have him do it under control and get a push than little tiny hops. Gonna show us how it's done, Fish? Get good pushes, not just little baby ones, right? Big step overs, balance under control. That away, shooter. See it, Fish Fry. Good. Under control, under control. There you go, good. Perfect. Try and stay square, Kazzy, right? Stay square. None of this action, right? We want to stay square. Get them up. Work those ankles, work those quads, use your butt. I mean, the progression we've seen in a lot of these guys in the last 3 weeks and just this stuff is pretty neat to see. That away, Kazzy. I like it. Good job. Try and keep that head up, too, if you can. Let's see what we got over here. Light feet, twinkle toes, get a push. I want you stepping over, under control, good. Keep your balance. That away, that away. Good. Stay with it, Billy, that away, good. You know, I'd rather have these guys do stuff like this, balance, coordination, edge work, than, you know, just rush in circles for 10 minutes. You know, if they can do this stuff and execute it, they'll be good skaters. Right, Rem? Want to get them used to digging in, a little awkwardness, working the edge there rather than just one big gliding edge. You know, a lot of them can do a basic outside edge turn. So we're trying to over-exaggerate it here. Get them hopping, get them working that edge. Really focus on over-exaggerating that outside edge. Hop it over, bend those knees. There you go, good job, good job. Make sure you're digging in. There you go, good, good. That away, dig in. You know, the thing I like to see is that a lot of these kids have really bought into the footwork, skating, edge work, agility. You know, they're all pretty serious right now. None of them are out here kind of goofing around or dinking around between. They're pretty focused because we drive it home every practice. Probably better to narrow down to 4 lines or whatever for this one, but there's a lot of kids out here, so we'll keep them moving. Dig into that edge. There you go. Yeah. Coach Schlatter just pointed out a lot of sticks in the air, so he's going to go address that right now. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Yeah. This next one's a little goofy. You know, if you actually watch a lot of these kids in games, when they transition from forward to backwards, they do crossovers rather than open up. So we're getting them to open up the hips there, plant, and plant back. Quick feet. So it'll be a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You're working on footwork, agility, balance, transitions here, and not you know, where they can transition, where they're chasing a player from forward to backwards, say on a rush or back check or whatever. There you go, perfect. Dig in, nice. There you go, good, good. Get a knee bend, make sure you get a knee bend, open those hips. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, good. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There you go, Fallon, good. I think that's very important here. A lot of, I was just kind of touching on that. A lot of them like to cross over to turn, but we want them opening up their hips. That little hesitation step can kill them on a rush. That away, Matthew. Open those hips. Bend those knees. Open those hips. Get a knee bend. Open up. That's all right. Ouch. That away. That away, Fallon. Good. Flip those hips. Do a flip the hips. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Take a knee here. We're going to do 3 stations, okay? Station 1 will be over here. Station 2 here. Station 3 up in the middle, okay? Working skills in all 3 of them. All right, what you're doing, you remember what you're doing here? Here you go. Ready, Vaughn? Get off that wall. Quick shot. Get it off quick. On the forehand, get off the wall. Quick, quick. Get it off quick. Get moving. Tape to tape. Get off the wall. I like, hit the net, hit the net. Jason's got Vaughn doing a little wrinkle here where he's got to start off laying on his belly, get up, find the pass, find the puck, find the shot. Just a little wrinkle. You know, a lot of these guys like to shoot slap shots. I'm not a big fan of the slap shot. Hey guys, let's focus on wrist shots and snapshots here, all right? Wrist shots, snapshots. Ready? Get off that wall, get off that wall. What we find is a lot, especially the defensemen, like to shoot from the wall at this level, just because it's more comfortable, it's easy. But unfortunately, you don't score many goals from the wall, so we like to get them off the wall to the middle and in for a shot. That away, Maxie. Here we got a little transition drill. Forward, backwards, open up, get out of the cone hard. Quick shot, quick shot. Get it off, guy in front tipping. You know, all the stuff we're working, transitions, forwards to backwards, getting it off quick, quick, quick. So a big thing I like to preach is get the puck off quick. A lot of the peewees like to get it, get around the cone, stick handle, stick handle, stick handle, then shoot. But that doesn't work when they're bantams or when they're older. So get it off. So we like them to get it off quick. That away, guys. Here we're doing a little passing exchange. Give and go, transition. Get it back, get around the cone for a shot. Just kind of a little add-on to what we were just doing. That away, Billy. And get it off, tip in front. Now, one thing that we like to tell them, hey guys, one quick thing here. Hey, Patty, bring it in. This drill, I like this extra pass. This is great because it's kind of tricky to get the pass, right? Think about where you're leading him. Put it on his forehand. Don't handcuff him. Secondly, receiving the pass is just as important as making the pass, okay? If that thing's in your feet, catch it. If that puck is anywhere in here, it's your responsibility as a receiver to bring it in, okay? Go ahead. Up here, we're just working hands. Get up to the cone, do a move, spinorama. Is that a little spinorama, Louie? Where was that this weekend? Pull it out in the small area games. Little spinorama, Denny Savard. More like Pierre Bouchard for you. You don't know who Denny Savard is, do you? Well, like it. You got to get out of that turn hard. Move your feet. There you go. Stay with it. Hank, little tight turn here. Little tight turn here. Get out of there. Tight turn here. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Shot on net. Okay? Keep the feet moving. Tight turns. Get out of that last one. Get to the middle. Shot on net. Go ahead. There you go. There you go. Good. Lead with that stick. That away, Rem. Big shot. That away. Drive hard. Drive hard. It's like a little head fake. Pull it wide. That away. Pop it over. Little head fake, pull it wide. Head fake, pull it wide. It's all right.
Every moon fake or deke starts with a dribble. Then you got the moon fake or deke. Then you got the separation, Mr. Maruk, and then you got the accelerator.
Nice. You guys get that? Little spinorama action here. Make sure you get out of that turn fast, right? Nope. It's important to get out of that thing fast, right? It's more important how you get out of it than how you go into it. I want want to see you pull this off in a game, Hank. Hey, try and get that thing off right when you get out of that cone. Okay, I don't want you skating into the goalie and shooting. Try and score from the outside. Because when you're Bantams, you got to score from the outside, right? So get used to it. Go ahead. There you go. Put it on his forehand here. Make sure you bear down. Don't be afraid to call for it either, huh?
There you go, player.
Good shot.
We're going to have a little cross ice game here. Let's have some fun.
Yeah.
That's what the hockey's all
Hey,
about.
try some of this stuff, though, guys. Try some spinoramas. Try some toe drags. Try some dangles, give and goes, creative. Do all that stuff. Okay, have some fun out here. Best play in hockey, give and go. You guys ready? That away, Hank! That away, Hank! Nice snipe, Hank! Oh, big shot! Big shot, Shirts! Big shot! Uh-oh. Patty. Little bing banger up top. Again! Oh! Ready? That away, Patty. Nice shot. That one on top shelf. Where mommy keeps the peanut butter. Now get open, Billy. Get open now. Get open. Who do you got? Who do you got, Zimmer? Or just take it yourself. You guys ready? Hard out, hard out, hard out. Some guys don't like, share an ice or split ice because they don't feel that they can get enough accomplished. But, in that deal, we spent a good 15, 20 minutes skating, some good edge work, did a bunch of skill sessions, skill stuff, and then ended with some small area games. So I think it was a great practice, and we had a lot of fun. So that's a wrap. You guys all know who you're playing, right? Going to be a good, solid challenge. Going to be a good game. Okay, these guys will bring it. They've got a lot to prove, but so do we, all right? So my challenge for you guys is no different than it has been all year long. 3 things. First and foremost, hard work. Okay, outwork these guys every shift. That's winning races, winning battles, winning loose pucks, closing the gap on defense, getting up in their face. Outwork them. What's number 2? Short shifts, that's number 2. Get on, get off, everyone going. Everyone going at once. What's number 3? I'd say that goes into hard work, teamwork. Pass the puck. Exactly. Move it around, make each other better. Let the puck do a lot of the work, just like you did last game. Okay, we work on all that stuff in practice. Drive it home here. Couple minutes here. Okay, and the difference between good teams and average teams is that they don't deviate from what they stand for. Okay, so you're going to be challenged out here. You're going to face a little adversity. Just stick to your guns. Outwork them, move the puck, stick together, get on, get off. Got it? All right, guys, bring it in. Hey, guys, this is a statement game here, all right? Right away, let's go. Don't wait for things to happen, okay? Go make them happen right away. First period, let's get all over them, okay? Let's do it. Let's go, guys. Quick start.
1, 2, 3,
Quick start, White. Quick start. That away, guys. Hey, I think you guys are going to have a big game today, White Line. You guys are going to be sharp. Let's go. That way, guys. Way to call for it there, Maxie. Way to drive hard wide. Good pass, Matty. Hey, Stevie. Across the middle there, right? Okay, backhand across the middle up the slot. A lot can go wrong there, right? He ended up catching it, but, puck can roll off your stick, whatever. So if you're going to go across ice like that, it's got to be a forehand and it's got to be hard. Okay, if not, what are some other options? Maybe step off the wall, off the boards, chip it out. But cross ice, backhand saucer pass across our zone, a lot can go wrong, right? Oh, guys. All right, wait that away. Good movement. Pretty good. Go ahead, switch them up, guys. Big shift, follow it up here. Hey, way to fight through the hook. Way to go hard to the net, back door. Good pass. Hey, Freitag, what's key to this power play? Move it. Get it, move it, get it, move it. Even before that, how many guys on the puck? 2, exactly. Outman them. Oh, what's that swing? Stop on it, boys. Okay, you've taken the big howitzer from the red line a couple times, right? When you come off the wall, what might be an option next time? Pass or hey, fake wind up. They'll all think you're shooting and take the guy wide. Yep. Active sticks here, guys. I'll let you know. Stops and starts, active sticks here, all right? Change the passing lanes on them. They're going umbrella here, guys. Diamond it up. Not a box. Bring it in, guys. Anyway, Vaughn, nice saves. Hey, guys, bring it in here. Can you guys all see this? Rem? Hey, guys, great start. Keep doing what you're doing. Heck of a start. Okay, puck movement, everything was good. Keep doing that. Keep going. Don't let up. On this kill here, they're an umbrella. I know we haven't spent a whole lot of time killing penalties yet, but they're umbrella, okay? We do not want to be in a box. Okay, we want a top forward here. Challenge here. Challenge here, guy in front, rotating diamond. Does that make sense? Can you guys see that? So this guy needs to be in this guy's shot lane. This guy's in that lane with an active stick, also taking away this pass. This guy's here confronting that, and you rotate down. If it goes from here down to here, and this guy comes here, who's got to slide down back door? The weak side diamond guy. And it's just a rotating diamond. Does that make sense? Okay. So you're going to see that here. Active sticks, changing your pass lane, stops and starts. Stay out of this stuff after the whistle, guys. None of that is needed. Forward, don't get sucked out too far, all right? It's a tight triangle, you know what I mean? Stops and starts, active sticks. Stevens, you're going. What am I going to tell you? What? Well, keep your chin up. No sense pouting about it. But after a whistle, you don't need to do that, right? I know he's whacking at the goalie.
No, he punched me. Like, that last one he hit me, and then someone hit me from
He
behind.
punched you, so what'd you do? Punched him back, right? Who are they always going to call in that situation? The retaliation guy, all right? If he punches in your face, just skate away. All right? There you go. You guys are up. All right, guys, good kill. Back to full strength. Now let's go. Now we're rolling again. Hey, let's look for that little back door play we worked on the other day, all right? Come off the boards, back door. Yeah, I love that wide rush with speed. Keep going wide. You're dangerous when you're going wide. You're stretching. Start yelling. Get onside. Breakaway. Oh, you had it. Good try, guys. Here you go. Center, center, center. Nice try, Matthew. Way to break. Hey, guys, no one said this was going to be easy. Just reach down. Keep going. Oh, I like it. Digger! All right, Digger. Little shake and bake. Keep going hard here, boys. Little stick handling clinic there, Dingman. Little sweet hands. I like it. Hey, wingers. Hey, wingers, in here. In the D zone, Zimmer. These D can rip it pretty good, right? But they're also kind of slow of foot, and they'll turn it over. So I want you guys to make sure you have that guy on the blue line, their point man, and get out to him quick. Get in that shooting lane. Because they're kind of big. They do the big wind-up, big slap shot. Probably shoot it right into your shin pads. But you got to get out to him quick, okay? Inside-out angle, too.
Great try, kid. They're biting hard on the toe pulls, huh?
Yeah, they are.
They're biting hard. Keep going. All right, guys, 2 things. Hey, first and foremost, keep doing what you guys are doing. You're playing great. Really moving the puck around. I've got 2 things I want you to work on this period. One's an X's and O. When we're forechecking them in the neutral zone, okay? Right now, if say this guy has a puck, can you see this, Rem? One of our guys is going at him hard. The second guy is also going right here hard. That's creating a passing lane here. Does that make sense? This guy, you do not need to go at their defenseman right away. Okay, what we want you to kind of do is hang around in this area, in that passing lane. So you're in the passing lane. If he goes D to D, then you jump him inside out. Does that make sense? But if you jump him right away, you're creating a passing lane through there. Does that make sense? So just work on that. That's a little thing. Second thing, they've got some point men that shoot the puck pretty good, right? But it also takes them a long time to get it off. So wingers, get on them. They'll turn it over. Good point. Then last thing I have, they scored their goal basically by pushing Vaughn into the net, right? They get around that net, they're whacking away, they're whacking away, they're whacking away. You guys got to stick up for him, okay? Now that's not to pick on you, but it's not punching someone in the head after a whistle. But when they're there whacking away, you can get in front of them. No, you don't need to shove them, but you know, Patty, stand up. You know, you can get in front of them, get right in close to them, and push them away. Push them out of the way. Okay, we don't want them whacking away at our goaltenders. He's going to call you if you go to the head, but you can get in front of him and you can move them out of there. Okay? Make sense? Are they like this? Active, right? Change their lanes. Okay? But that's all we got. Keep doing what you guys doing. Keep having some fun. We'll go out, finish this period, business, and we'll have some fun afterwards. We'll eat some cookies and go watch the Bantams play. All right? Keep it up. Go, guys. Yellow, you're up. Let's go. Let's finish the job, boys. Keep it going. Louis, who's your guy in the D zone? The point. Don't get sucked over to the other side, all right? I know you're trying to help, but just your guys. Stay with your guy and let the other guys cover theirs. Hey, D, don't be afraid to just snap that thing on net, all right? We got guys in front. All right, guys, let's kill it. Work on the kill here. Active sticks. Louis, now that's how you go through a point. I like it. Way to go right through him. Next time he gets the puck, he's going to start thinking, right? That's why you go through him. Good job. Hey, it was a good play. It was a good pass over to the D. It just kind of took a funny hop on him. It was a great play. Good vision. All right, guys. 6-on-3 here for 10 seconds.
6?
They may 5-on-3. They may pull their goalie. You know, they need a goal here. Doom, I want you to take the draw here. Stevens, you'll hop on in 10 seconds. This is a big draw here, okay? We talked about how important face-offs are. This is a big face-off. Well, you don't win it wherever you think you can win it. Where do you think you can win it? Okay, then tell your defenseman that's where you're going to win it, and then do it. All right? Hey, active sticks, stops and starts, everything's out on your forehand. Clear the puck on your forehand, not your backhand. Okay? See this? Okay, Matthew, you were right here, right? CJ took the puck wide. What do we want you doing? Go hard to the net, right? You're F2, and you got to communicate with Louis that you're going. Okay, we want you just busting. You kind of sagged and came in here, and then Louis didn't know what you were doing. You go to the net hard, F2, and he'll sag. Next line. You know what I'm saying, though? Good game, guys. Good, solid game. Good job, guys. Oh, wait, CJ, good job. You guys have fun? That's a great game. You guys played well. You guys did exactly what we asked you to do. When you guys do that, you guys have enough talent that you're going to be a real successful team. We got a lot of skill, and if we can combine that with the hard working and the team play, it's a recipe for success, all right? So that was a fun game. Let's stick around for a little bit. We got, the Bantams next? Watch them for a little bit, little team lunch. Come back later today and play Arapahoe, Colorado. Colorado. Hey, don't know anything about it, but hey, Guys, listen up. It doesn't matter who we play. That should be kind of the lesson. I mean, obviously, it's nice to know who you're playing, but if you guys play your game and you guys do the things that we ask you to do with your amount of skill, there shouldn't be anyone that'll beat us. Okay? So it's nice to know who you're playing, but I'd say focus on in here first. But good job.
In this segment, I've got with me here Lance Pitlick, who's the assistant coach on the Wayzata Pee Wee A team. And he is basically focused mostly on the skating and stick handling skills portion, and you're going to see that in this next segment. But Lance, I'd like to have you maybe tell our audience a little bit about your background. I know you played high school hockey and you played professionally for a number of years, and then you became a coach. And can you sort of talk about that transition from being an NHL player to being a parent coach through the Mites, and then how your approach to coaching has maybe evolved over the last 7 or 8 years?
Yep, perfect. After I retired, my son was interested in hockey, so we signed him up, and I was helping on my first time that I was coaching. I was an assistant coach, and I thought it would be easy. Yep. Teach him how to skate, stick handle, pass the puck, shoot. Very, very difficult, and I found that out early because you're dealing with kids that are 4, 5, 6, 7 years old. And I was fortunate to be mentored by some pretty amazing coaches that were patient, and they didn't have a lot of playing background. Some of them didn't even play high school hockey, but they knew how to coach Mites. And they showed me the patience that you need, but more importantly, they showed me that you have to work at it. You can't just think that you're going to go there and run a practice plan. You have to be organized. Yeah, it has to be well thought out, and that doesn't take a lot of time to do that. But the execution on the ice is key when you're prepared, and the kids respond that way. So it's been a process, and I really truly can't believe how much I've learned since retiring about the game of hockey. I've learned so much more than I ever did when I played, and I'm still learning, and that's why it's the greatest game in the world.
That's awesome, and of course now you with your son, you moved from the Mites. You did an awesome job with our Mite program here, and now you've moved up through squirts, and now you're into the Pee Wees. So, can you talk a little bit about your approach now? You're dealing with a little older kids, and how do you coach them, and also importantly is the communication processes that are going on while you're coaching them.
Yeah, again, you have to become a student of the game, and in the preparation, what I've seen in the Wayzata program and other programs is the lack of, I guess, consistency in the teaching of skills, the foundational skills, number 1 being skating, and number 2 being stick handling. And during the course of a season, especially when you get into travel hockey, there's so many things that can be taught. And I think Don Lucia said it best when, if they can't do something technically, you can't expect them to do something tactically. And I've really taken that approach in the practices that John and I have designed, is that there's always going to be some type of skill development in each practice. It doesn't have to be a lot, 10, 15, 20 minutes. But then if you are going to do shooting drills, that you incorporate maybe some of the skating or the stick handling agility techniques that we work on. So I call it the add-on factor. Don't just have them run around cones. See what you can add on. And there's a lot of great drills out there, but add something on to make it your own.
Absolutely. Well, that's great advice. And we're going to go to the video, and we're going to watch Lance as he works with the players. And I want to thank you very much for helping us with this. And you and John are really doing a great job here with the kids, and look forward to seeing your progress over the years.
We got the ice to ourselves. Normally we have a shared, not normally, but sometimes we have a shared practice. Tonight we have the ice all by ourselves, so here's some of the things that we're going to do. Let's just warm them up here. Little dribble in front. We're just going to do it one time to the far blue line. Get that shuffle stride, loose grip on the bottom hand. Ready, go. 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 Okay, forehand, same thing. Get that top hand away from your body. Ready, go. 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 Anytime we're doing dribbling, fellas, if I see your bottom hand going like this, not right. Top hand's the only, that's the engine, okay? Loose grip on the bottom hand. Let the top hand do all the work. One more time on forehand side. Ready, go. 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 We're going to do it on the backhand in front. Let's get that top hand by our hip, not our hands crossed in front. Backhand, do the shuffle stride, same thing. Ready, go. 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 This time we're going to do an umbrella. So we're going to go all the way around in our shuffle stride, just move it around our body, back and forth. And umbrella, half moon, go. 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 Gonna give the hands a break now. All you're gonna do is this back and forth soccer kicking to the far blue line. Give the hands a rest. Go. Quick, quick, quick. Go. Go. Okay, everyone grab a second puck. We're gonna do a little multitasking. Same thing, but we're kicking the puck. And you gotta dribble it at the same time, same time. Ready, go. You're doing the same thing, kicking the puck, Hank, just like you just did, and you're gonna dribble one with your stick. Called multitasking. I call it brain confusion. Go. You got it. One with the foot, one with the puck. Ready? You got another puck there? Go. It's a hard one. Go. This drill kind of slows the pace down a little bit. It is very difficult because you're doing a few different things, but it's great development. It's always good to bring it back to mite hockey once in a while. Same thing, one more time, go. Go. All right, this time, just one puck, one puck. We're going to be in that wide shuffle stride. On one side in line with one skate, we're going to dribble 1-2 fake to the other. 1-2 fake, 1-2 fake. I want puck movement from one skate to the other skate. If you're just doing this, not anything. From one skate, 1-2 quick, 1-2 quick, all the way down. Ready, go. 1-2 fake, 1-2 fake. Go. 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 Okay, this time we're going to do expansion of reach. So the puck's going to be in the middle of our body. Dribble a couple times, fake out wide. Bring it back. Dribble, fake, dribble a couple times, fake wide. When we go outside of our body, remember, we can gain another 12 to 18 inches by bringing our hands together. Slide the puck back, my hands separate, out wide, hands together. Okay, couple dribbles, then fake to one side, then the other. Go. 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 Whoop. Settle down, Kyle. First day with the new feet. All right, boys. Now we're just going to be in our shuffle stride, and we're going to go out one side of the body with one hand, then the other side we're going to switch hands to the other. So bring it back, switch, expansion of reach, one hand, all the way down, back and forth. Get it out as far as you can. Ready, go. Snap it across, snap it across. Go. 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 Now, some of you, when you were doing this, if it's my top hand, that stays where it is. When I switch to my bottom hand, I grab the stick where my bottom hand would be. I don't switch it so I'm holding it where the top hand holds it. So it's top hand where it's supposed to be. Then when I switch to the forehand, I place my hand where it would normally be. Again, ready, go. Go. doing a variety of drills here. None of them too much. We've done a lot of the individual stuff here, but we're just doing a number of different things, give it a little variety. All right, this time, going to be in that shuffle stride. Here, right here, kid, right here. Working that bottom hand slide. Again, when we're out wide, hands are together, then we're going to pull that stick through our bottom hand, slide it across, get it on the other side. Pull it, slide, all the way across. Working on that bottom hand slide. Go. Keep going. Go. Go. When we're pulling it on our forehand, we want to start the puck at the toe of the blade. Pull it across. On the backhand, start it on the heel of the blade. Snap it across, back and forth. Snap, snap. I don't want you going laterally too much. Just your arms are going to be reaching out. All right? Again, go. Go. Top hand only. Top hand only. Reaching wide across the body, all the way down. Just the top hand. Ready, go. Go. Snap that thing across. Go. Go. Okay, let's give the arms and hands a rest. Work on just our feet again. We're going to let the puck behind us, kick it up. Bring it back, kick it up with the other foot. Okay? Go. Go. Okay, a little confusion here, boys. Basically, when you kick the puck up, okay, I kick it up, then I just leave it. It goes between my feet. I kick it up with the other foot. So I catch it with my stick, then I leave it, and then I kick it up with my other foot. The puck's always going in between my feet. Go. 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 These are good drills that we don't do enough to incorporate the feet. Because a lot of times we got to kick that puck up with our feet. We don't work at it enough. All right, this time, boys. Alternating. Passing to one foot with the stick blade to the other. Backhand to one foot. Forehand to the other foot. Ready, go. 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 And go. Quick, Grant, quick. Attaboy, attaboy. Good. One more time on that one. Go. So I'm dribbling in front. I throw it out there like I'm fishing. Then I push away, pull the puck in. When I do, my top hand's away. Right when I get in this position, the puck's got to go forward and back in my shuffle stride. Then I repeat. Go. 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 Hank, get that top hand out when you pull it in. Go. Hank, when you pull it in, you got to pull it in. That top hand's got to go all the way away from your body. Okay? We got to do that one more time. The most important part of this move, Hank, dial it in right here. It's like Coach says, we're out fishing. I'm dangling the bait out there for them to go at. When I pull that puck in, I pull that stick through my bottom hand, and then my top hand's got to go away from my body. So I start out here, and on the finish, it's totally opposite. Okay? So I pull that puck in, bottom hand slide, then I push it forward. One more time, go. 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 All right, last one. We're doing here. Have a little fun. Let's pull it in, pop it up, knock it down. Ready, go. 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 Mr. Baruch, nice. Just remember, when I pull that puck in to pop it up, okay, I pull it in, the toe of my blade here, that's what I'm trying to pop it underneath it. My bottom hand is pushing up, my top hand's pushing down. Pull it in, pop that thing up. One more time, go. 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 This is good. Hand-eye coordination, as well as, in a game, a lot of times that pass is up in the air. Knock it out of the air, control it. It's just getting body awareness and puck awareness. Good. All right, boys, water up.
Okay. Same game plan. Nothing changes, all right? I think we're kind of building an identity here. You guys know what that means? What our team's all about, okay? There are teams that are grinders, muckers, maybe teams that just play around a good goalie, running guns. I think our identity, hard work, team play, short shifts. Pretty simple, right? We say it every day. So stick to that. I know some of you guys are already talking about this team that, they lost earlier today. They may not be as like the team we played this morning. Don't get into bad habits, okay? The natural tendency, if you have more time and more space, is to kind of lug it all up by yourself. Try and do things by yourself because you can. I don't want you guys doing that, okay? I want you moving the puck. That's why you've been so successful the last few games, because we're moving the puck well. So keep doing that. Other thing, Maxie, when you came off the bench earlier today, he said, Coach, we got to keep getting on these guys because they turn it over, okay? You guys have a lot of speed, so I want you to continue to take away time and space, because when you do that, the teams will turn it over. Make sense? Whether that's these guys, Elk River, or whoever. When you get on them and you pressure, they'll turn it over. Okay, but nothing special, nothing fancy, but you guys got to come out and be ready to go for this one, all right? Let's take care of business here before we running time and all that stuff. I'd rather have you guys make aggressive mistakes than sit back and be passive. All right, so get up in their face. Forwards, come back hard. Got it? It's ready to go? All right, let's do it. Paul? Phil, John, good to meet you. Pleasure.
Let's remind the players, mouth guards.
Mouth guards?
During play.
Okay, you got it. I'll tell them. Okay, thanks. You bump up your buddy Patty. Be a leader. Just say, hey, you know what? I think we're going to put one in, Patty. You know what I mean? Get him going. I mean, a lot coming from you. I don't need you to get one. I want you to get him some. All right, boys. Hey, let's do it. Quick start, guys. Quick start, all right? Be sharp. Play just like you did this morning, all right? Quick start, right away, get on them. Okay? Let's go. Let's do it.
Let's do this. Let's
Go, Mac. White line, you're starting. They're going to announce you. Here we go, guys. Start moving it around here. Louis. Take a shift. Hey, Louis. Rem's wheeling and dealing down here, right? Moving around. You're kind of standing right here on top of the net, right? There's a lot of what in here? There's a lot of stuff, right? There's a defenseman, there's sticks, the goalie's there. An option could be back out a little bit. Remember the sweet spot? Remember we were talking about this area in here? That's kind of a dead area where there's nobody. You could maybe pop out here, open up, give you a pass for a shot rather than stand right there. That's a tough pass to make. You know what I mean? Make sense? Good shift. Keep going. Oh, that's a nice move there, boys. Nice little toe drag there. Who's that? Switch it up, guys. Switch it up. Hey, Patty. Hey, Patty. Take a seat. You had Zimmer cutting across here. You had a lot of pressure, right? You kind of went up the middle. Looks like maybe a little board pass into that top right into an area that he can go. I'm going to be honest. You're up, but I don't care about the score of this game, okay? I did not think that was a very good period.
Worst one of the year as far as I'm concerned.
I thought you guys were sloppy. You were careless with the puck. Every effort was an individual effort. All 4 goals were individual efforts. You guys can beat these guys on an individual basis, but that's not what we're looking for. That's not making us better as a team, okay? There's no regrouping. D-to-D passes were not good. Forwards were not moving the puck. You're not getting on the puck, and you're just careless. I thought the effort was maybe half speed, half to 3/4, because you guys know you can, right? You can still get a win, but we don't care about that. We care about you guys getting better, okay? So I want you guys to pick it up, play better, move that puck, be assertive, not just slap at it, okay? Pick it up here. Let's start moving that thing around. There we go. Now we're going, guys. Nice. Set away, forwards. There's a good little give and go. Stay on side here. That's a good drive, guys. That's F2 driving hard. Good job. Hey, can you see this? If there's a turnover, right? You're here, okay? Let's say you get it. Patty, you get it. Whoever. Okay, you're next. You're with these two. I want you guys, can you see this? If this guy gets it, okay? Just like we did that face-off play where we zinging off the boards. Instead of just icing it, this guy can take off, and I want you to do like an ice pass to him. Either behind him off the boards or up to him. If he misses it, big deal. You're still going after it, right? But zing it, go for a breakaway pass. Know what I mean? On the kill. Anticipate it a little bit and stretch. You're here, Duma. Brim, CJ, go. Okay, set up that play, that face-off play, your little sprinkle play. Tell your guys, yeah, set it up. That's that high slot there, boys. That's where we want to be. Good shot. Hey, good play. Kind of came around, came out to right about here, popped out. I like that. Keep coming, though. If you got time, keep coming, because that goalie's going to drop, right? You know, not talking. You came out to about here, halfway. Keep coming out into that slot. Walk right in, dance them. Have patience. You know what I mean? A little patience, composure. You got time, right? The play before that, you came around behind the net, right? You just kind of threw it in front, open for someone. What are some other options? Point man. Exactly. Exactly. Your point was wide open. Or maybe an escape, right? Circle back, escape, get the cycle going. Okay. Good job. Good shot, though. Nice goal. We obviously don't need any more goals, right? But I want you guys to work on your puck movement. Just play a little keep away. Work on it. Work on it, all right? Have some pride. Don't just slap the thing around here. I want you guys working on moving it around, okay? It's all right to skate in. If there's nothing there, come back, regroup, back to your D, move it around, regroup, go back. I don't care. We don't need to score goals. Go, give them a head fake, go behind the net, maybe kick it out to your point, D to D. We're zinging it around again, okay? Have some fun, but bear down. Make good hard passes. Move this thing around, okay? Make sense? I want to see how you guys can move it around, okay? Keep away. Let's see it. Nice. Where was that the last 2 periods, guys? Players are moving it around. Just move it around, man. Zing it around. This is more fun. There it is. Look at that. Where was that? Zing it around, boys. Zing it around. Let's go. Get it and move it. Like you're on a power play. Get it and move it. That's all right. Get it and move it. Move it around. No, I want you just playing keep away. Nope. Nope. Move it around. No. Why would they shoot it? No, we're just playing keep away. Just zing it around. Hey, Rem, set up that face-off play, all right? Tell your guys, hey, good shift.
Well, maybe we can't change.
We're throwing a new wrinkle. 2 seconds. You can only touch the puck for 2 seconds, and you got to move it. I know. It's fine. I'm not getting on you for changing. I'm saying you're holding on to it too long. Get it and move it. All right, guys. Game, guys. Game, guys. Chin up. Game, guys. Game. Hey, thanks a lot. Well, they weren't moving the puck around really well, and we didn't need any goals, so we just kind of called off the dogs and kind of force them to move it around, work on passes, give and goes, puck support. That's more important than scoring another goal or two for us. I agree with that totally, guys. I think the first shift of the third period when we challenge you there, we completed more passes that shift than we did the first 2 periods before that. Okay? That shouldn't happen. We shouldn't have to challenge you guys. You know, we ended up getting the job done just because we probably have more talent, but that's not acceptable. Okay? So let's get beyond this. Let's be ready for tomorrow. Come back. We'll have a much tougher game tomorrow, Rochester, all right? Got it? Everyone healthy? No injuries? All right, let's get out of here.
All right, so now we're almost through, and we're getting down now to the goaltender piece. And here you're going to see a short segment on how the goaltending coach works with his players and how he sort of sets the season up with them, the types of things that they focus on throughout the year during their practices and games.
Why don't you stretch out? We're going to get in some moves right away, all right? So I'm going to get the goalies down here in the corner, get them stretched out, so as soon as Lance and John start running practice, we can start going through our goalie drills. Go ahead and get stretched out down here, all right? We'll start off with just some quick movement. Let's do we'll do the box drill, the full V slide across the top, okay? So this is just a box drill, and it's a pretty typical drill we do with the goalies. We're just trying to get them used to moving, get warmed up. One thing you want to look for is making sure the goalies are pivoting through the center, not off their back foot. Bill, make sure you pivot through the center, not off your back foot, so you're not giving up that angle, okay? So when you get here and you pivot, you should stay along this top edge, okay? Go ahead, keep going. There you go. Go ahead, switch it up, guys. Good job, Bill. So next drill we'll do is they'll come off the post to meet the shooter. I'll let you be here, and then actually, you can be the far side. So they're gonna come out, they're gonna take a shot, then they'll recover over to the second guy. So here's what we're gonna do. Guys, gonna start off. I'll be at the top there. Alex will be over here taking the shot. Pretty typical drill. Remember, move through the center, come out, take the shot, do what you gotta do. I'm probably gonna be shooting low, so you're probably at the full V. After full V, make sure you make your pivot, and you can decide if you're gonna stand up and recover the second shooter, or if you're gonna stay down and just use your backside push, okay? All right, Bill. Go. Good job, good job. Go. We want to make sure the goalies are controlling their rebounds and then coming out and playing a good angle on the shooter. Go. And also make sure they're moving through the angle. Go. And not just coming out to the shooter blindly in front. One more, Bill, one more. Go. Good job. Switch it up. Yeah, you might not see too many accurate shots out here because you got 2 goalies shooting. So you can tell them when to go, Alex. Nice save, Bill. Nice save. Do you notice when the goalies, they come across the second shooter, that they're keeping their gloves and their pads square to them. They're not over-rotating. And when the shooter gets in really close, they should tuck their arms in tight right on top of their pads so they kind of make like a big wall. So right now I'm Bill here. He's got really good movement. So again, I'm just looking for little holes in his arms, seeing if he gives me the top shelf, like there. One more, Bill, one more. So there he kind of, as he came across, he opened up his 5-hole, gave me all of it, but he ended up taking it away at the last second. So again, with these goalies, I like to just reinforce technique. You know, we're not really worried about making the save. It's about getting there and playing the position right. Again, looking for little things like going in and out of the glove, keeping the holes closed, not opening up the shooter. We'll see if Vaughn overreacts here and gives me that far side.
But he doesn't.
This is one thing we'll do throughout the season, just sort of a skills type deal. Again, we've been working with the goalies a lot on coming up, challenge the shooter. Our biggest thing with these goalies is they're definitely accomplished A goalies, but we want to get them to be accomplished Bantam goalies. So, yeah, throughout the season, we're trying to, when I tell you to go, we're trying to get them up to Bantam level goalies. And as an A team, you have a lot of practice, you get a lot of time to work with the goalies. A lot of it at this age is getting into mental. Go! Getting them to mentally be ready. Nice job, Bill. So we'll keep working on them. A lot of their mental focus. Go, Zim. Getting them ready to be Bantams. And obviously try just to have a fun and successful season with them. Get out there, Bill. Get out there. It's a nice thing, too, when you're a goalie coach and you pass. You can kind of work with the goalies like that one. I like passing them high. Again, trying to get the goalie to come out and challenge. Go, Dinger. A lot of times, too, as a goalie, you can watch where the shooters are shooting to see if your goalie's giving up the angle. So if you see him shooting at the blocker side the whole time, you might want to check your goalie, make sure he's not giving up that angle. Go! Nice save, Bill!
So as we close this presentation, I think there's a couple important takeaways for all of us. One is that this coaching business is a process. It's a continual learning process, especially at the youth levels and the lower levels as coaches are moving through their coaching careers and learning right along with the players. Number two would be the focus that you saw that John and Lance have on individual skills and fundamental skills being really the bedrock of learning to play hockey and play it well. And number three, the communication process that they have, you could hear it in their voices with John and Lance on the bench, with the way they communicate with the players in the locker room and what they do on the ice with them. So no matter where you're coaching and what level you're coaching and what program you're coaching in, you can take these techniques and these practices that you've seen in this video to help your team improve, your players enjoy the game, and for you as a coach to have more fun and be more effective in your communications and your teaching throughout the season. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you around the rink.